Welcome back to the Simply Complicated podcast, where we take simple topics and overcomplicate them. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Aslan.
And what podcast are we on, Aslan?
What podcast?
Yeah, what's the name of this podcast?
Oh, Simply Complicated.
Oh,
Yeah.
he got it. He got it. Nailed it.
This is episode 2.
It is, yeah. We made a sequel. You weren't sure we were gonna do it, but we did it. We're here.
Yeah,
We got some fire topics.
Yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this, man. But we got some good topics for this show, and the audio is much better because we actually.
We hope.
Well, yeah, we hope, but we actually figured out how to work this stupid stinging podcast stuff. I'm not a good tech guy, man.
And I'm a worse tech guy.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Who knows?
But I got a pop filter now, and it's amazing. It's a good time.
Oh, yeah. And we're not even, in the same places this time.
Oh, no, don't spoil that. They wouldn't even know.
But it doesn't really matter.
We could have done this whole illusion of, we're in the same room. Hey, Aslan, yeah. I'm going to high five you. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, dang.
Wow, what a great high five that was.
Man, that was pretty slamming, if you ask me.
It's pretty good. So, what do you want to start with? Because we've got some solid topics. We could start with tangent time.
Tangent time or tangent? What is 10-minute tangent?
I think we had 10-minute tangents and then tangent time. I think tangent time is better though, because we I don't know if it's gonna be 10 minutes.
We'll just say tangent time. It's a time where we kind of go over some things we missed from the last podcast. It's a new segment.
What did we not talk about, or we cut each other off and then ended up somewhere else.
Yeah.
I think one of the first things we were talking about was female. What was it? I have down here on my list. I've got females and male roles. So Ghostbusters and Ocean's 8.
Oh,
how do you feel about that?
Well, I have nothing against with them, but I don't know. I feel like movie people or movie directors, I feel like they're kind of losing ideas by remaking.
I think they definitely are losing ideas.
Come on, we need new movies. We don't want just the same movie but just with different people.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's some good to rebooting stuff. We finally got a good Spider-Man. It took us a while, but we got a pretty decent Spider-Man. But then at the same time, you get enough reboots in the same, span of years, and it's that's too much.
Yeah, reboots. Yeah, I'm all with reboots. From if there wasn't a good one or it's been a long period of time. Ghostbusters was cool. Did you see it? Yeah, I saw it. It wasn't
Oh, I didn't get the chance to see it. Was it funny?
Well, it was good, but the thing with Ghostbusters is already really high, and I don't even think it's the best movie ever. Some people think it's fantastic. It's not to me it's not whoa man, this is stinking amazing. So I'm already off put by that. And so when the reamp came, it was oh, okay, I'll watch it because it's entertaining, just like the first two were entertaining. But it's not oh my gosh, this was the best comedy ever made. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why I'm it was all right.
it was a movie.
It was decent.
What about this new movie, Ocean's 8?
Oh yes.
You gonna watch that? You excited for that? Did you ever? I've seen I think one Ocean's movie and then pieces of all of the other ones. I don't actually know any of the plots.
Oh well, the whole plot is they're all bank robbers and they steal from rich people, but they give it to themselves. So they're not.
Bernie Mac in there? Isn't he one of those?
Bernie Mac is my favorite. Oh man, rest in peace, Bernie, because he's the GOAT in that movie.
Really?
Oh, he's the best.
But doesn't that movie have Clooney and Pitt and
Yeah, there's George Clooney, Pitt, Matt Damon. Oh man, there's one. Carl Reiner, he's in it.
I know that they have what's her face? I get her mixed up. The actress in the new one, the main character.
Oh,
what's
Sandra
her name?
Bullock.
Yeah, I get Sandra Bullock mixed up with Jennifer Garner and then there's a third one, and I get them all mixed up, and I'm not sure which one's which.
Who else is in it?
Let's look up the cast. How about that?
I'll look it up.
Ocean's 11 cast.
I'll look up Ocean's 8.
It's not Sandra Bullock. It's Julia Roberts.
Yeah, Julia Roberts. The new one's Sandra Bullock.
Oh, is the new one Sandra Bullock?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
And stinking Rihanna's in the new one.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
She is? Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then
Rihanna's trying to be an actor. I don't know that she's necessarily an actor.
Nah, stick with your singing.
Yeah, because she was like in Battleship, and that was like a train wreck.
I forgot about that movie. I didn't even know that movie existed until you told me about it right now.
You're welcome.
Anne Hathaway's in it. She's a good actress.
She's good. Anne Hathaway's good.
Oh,
who else is in there?
That. Oh, she's that girl in all those Tim Burton
Helena
movies.
Bonham Carter's in there.
Yeah.
She's the lead that was married to what's his face? Steven Spielberg? Or is the other one?
Married to, I do not know, but she's famous. She's a good actress.
She's pretty good. Mindy Kaling.
Who's that?
Mindy from The Office. Or wait, Mandy?
That her name?
Mindy?
I think it's Mindy. I
think her name's Mindy in The Office. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mindy. Yeah, she's good.
Oh, and look, all the way at the end of the cast list is James Corden, who's in everything.
James Corden. Oh, I don't like him. I don't like
him either. But he's in everything at this point. I don't understand why.
He's annoying, man. I hate
Hollywood keeps using him.
I hate his late night talk show. My goodness. Oh my god.
It's like an hour or whatever of just fluff.
It's the late night.
Is it the late?
Yeah, it's the late. My personal best is Conan O'Brien. He's the best, man. He's so stinking funny.
Conan's funny. Kimmel's pretty good. Fallon is the worst human being to ever have existed.
Yeah, but he's, you know what he's, cause like, you know, listening to all of them, like they all have like their like political joke.
Mm-hmm.
And like usually Jimmy's isn't as bad. The worst is what's his name? The guy who does Coble, or what's his name?
I'm trying to like go through my like knowledge of late night shows.
The guy on CBS show.
CBS. Hold on, let's look that at CBS.
Wears glasses. What's it?
Oh, is it no,
Colbert.
it's not that. Colbert, yeah. Okay, there you go.
Oh man, he's the worst.
Stephen Cobalt.
He's the worst. Man.
Yeah.
I can't stand him. Jimmy, I don't really like him. He's got some problems though.
Which Jimmy?
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah,
I like Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel's good. Who else do I like? Oh, I like Cohen. He's hilarious, man.
You know what I found funny? Is that they put Jimmy Kimmel to host like the Oscars this last year, right? Or this last Oscars.
That he always hosted, seems like.
Well, no, he's hosted like 2 or 3 of them, I think. But what's hilarious is that they chose him this last year, and there was all of the like the Me Too movement and all the people coming out of Hollywood and stuff and saying like everyone's a rapist, everyone's bad, and that's probably true. Like probably a lot of those, if not all of those dudes were bad. But like they chose Jimmy Kimmel, who was, I'm pretty sure he used to run like a thing called The Man Show.
The Man Show.
So it's like you could have picked any. I think Ricky Gervais would have been a better choice.
Oh, like yeah, Ricky Gervais, he's funny, man.
He's pretty good.
You need to watch Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee.
You've been trying to get me to watch that for a while now.
Yeah, you need to watch that, man. That show is hilarious.
I don't know, man. It just seems like it seems boring.
Well, no, the funny thing is just watching them just communicate. It's two comedians just. It's like if they would like film us in a car getting coffee.
That would be pretty good.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Except I wouldn't enjoy it because I don't like coffee.
Well, I don't like coffee. Let's just say like go to Jamba Juice. I don't know.
There you go. I'm okay with that.
But Jamba Juice is noisy.
Jamba Juice is very well. You can do the drive-thru in Jamba Juice, can't you?
They
They
have
drive-through Jamba
drive-thrus?
Juice.
What? Where? Where do they have a drive-through
I
Jamba
feel like that's a
Juice?
thing. You know, there's such thing as a drive-through Subway.
Yeah, I've known
You ever
that.
been to one
But
of
I
those?
don't.
Those are
What?
great.
No. You know what joke? Jim Gaffigan did. One of
What's
his
that?
jokes was, He was like, there was a Subway drive-through, and I was like, what? Do they have like
Oh,
all
I
separate
know this one.
windows? Like, oh, this bread. Oh, you get the bread here, and then if you go all the way down, oh, you wanted it toasted. Oh, you gotta go all the
You
way
go all the
back
way
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's funny, man.
He's a good comedian, man.
Oh yeah, he's probably one of the best. He's clean though. That's the good part.
Yeah, which is nice.
He doesn't chew the blue or whatever they call.
What?
Whatever they call it, like they say like something blue. Like if you don't if you like do like who's Amy Schumer. She's classic. She's a classic
Didn't we
dirty.
talk about it last episode?
She's a classic dirty comedian. Probably.
Is that chewing the blue? So Louis C.K. chews the blue?
Oh, he does too. I don't know what it's called. I forget what it's called.
Why chewing the blue though? Like blue is such a weird. Why that?
Maybe it's just going blue, something like that.
I like chewing the blue better. That sounds like a drug reference.
Chewing the blue. That's what it's called. I don't remember. I'll have to.
That sounds like what a parent would say in the late '80s when they're worried about their kid like doing drugs. Are you chewing the blue?
Yeah, the people who chew the blue were probably on that.
Probably, man. They're blue chewers.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. So where are we at now? What are we talking about?
Well, I think we're out of tangent talk. I think tangent talk was all.
Tangent time. It's been like 12 minutes already.
I think that was like the first minute of us just going back to the Ocean's 8.
Yeah. Okay. Let's skip that. Go to another topic.
Okay, let's see. Let's go to the great big list. Oh, probably the most like recent thing. The Infinity War trailer came out, the new one.
Ooh, man.
What do you think about that?
Well, I liked how Guardians of the Galaxy, they had a bigger, I don't know what you say, cameo? I don't know what you would call it. Call it something like that.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have a big part, I'm pretty sure, in the movie.
Yeah, but I'm pretty excited for that. Pretty funny, I've noticed, but I don't really know much about it. It looks entertaining. I'll probably go see it. But yeah,
I think it's gonna be pretty good. I'm super excited. This is like my childhood. Because like I was 8 when Iron Man. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I was 8 when Iron Man came out, and I've been watching them every year since. I haven't missed one.
Oh man.
So like this is a big deal for me.
On my birthday.
Wait, it comes out on your birthday?
No, I don't know when does Infinity War come out?
I think April 27th.
Oh, dude, we could go for my birthday.
We could. I'm making sure that it is though.
If it is, because my birthday is May 15th, because the first Avengers movie, I went to see it on my birthday.
Wow, that's good.
What a good memory, huh?
I love that memory. That's my favorite memory, going to see, even though I didn't see it with you.
One of my good friends, that was like when like Black Widow first came out.
Huh?
He was like, "That's my wife right there." And I don't know how old we were. When did that come out? I don't know. Maybe 10
2012, I think. So I was 12. You were
11. I would turn 11, and my friend was probably around 11, and he was like, "That's my wife right there."
Is that Sammy?
Oh no, that's not Sammy. Sammy's too young. No, this is like way back.
So yeah, it does come out on April 27th, 2018. So it's like soon.
Dude, it looks pretty good though. Thanos looks pretty raw.
He does. You know what I don't like though is they went from like purple to like weird dark purple to now he's like pink, and then
he doesn't have a hat. What? He's bald.
No, he
now.
does. Did you not? In the new trailer, he has his hat.
Oh, he does.
It's a little goofy looking, but I'm okay with it.
What is he getting farther and farther away from the sun or something? What's up? Is he like going lighter?
I think because like bald people are pretty scary. Like, have you seen Bruce Willis? Bruce Willis, The Rock. They're scary dudes. Willis?
Yeah, he's pretty scary.
If you put a hat on The Rock, he's lost a lot of his scary cred. I feel like maybe that's what Thanos is going for. He's trying to look tough.
Yeah, he doesn't look that tough when he's pink.
He does not look that
I
tough.
feel like it's spray tan. That's their version of whatever planet he's from. I don't know what, but that's spray tan, man. He's trying to get in a lighter look.
You think You think Thanos tans?
Yeah, probably.
Like artificial tanning?
Yeah, that's their tanning. The pink is their tanning on the island.
Wait, what island?
I don't know their planet. Sorry.
He lives in Cuba.
Yeah, he lives in Cuba, man. That's where Blake lives.
That is where Blake lives.
Blake
There you go,
Espino.
Blake. We gave you a shout out. You're welcome.
The Cuban Vietnamese boy.
He's our Cuban, Vietnamese, Guatemalan white friend. He's white and blonde with blue eyes.
And he
the
says
least
he's
Cuban
everything.
Vietnamese kid you've ever seen.
Yes.
But he's Cuban Vietnamese.
He looks like Johnny Bravo. Pretty fast.
He does look like Johnny Bravo.
But yeah,
yep.
That's probably why he's changing, is because he's like slowly just doing the spray tan, getting his tan on his planet.
I'm alright with that. I want a scene in the new movie where he goes to like a tanning salon and just like he has to put like 3 beds together because he's so big.
And then he says, "Oh, do you have the all natural stuff? Because I need to get more pink for the next movie."
And it's just pink.
Unless they kill me this movie, then it doesn't matter.
Oh, he's not gonna die. There's no way he's gonna die in this movie.
Are they gonna have another Avengers, or is this it?
No. This was the movies were originally supposed to be Avengers like 3 Part 1 and then Avengers 4, which is the Part 2. But it's gonna be this time they're gonna like kill off a bunch of people in this movie, and then like 2 years later they're gonna release the next Avengers, and it's gonna be like Ant-Man and the Wasp and Hawkeye and Captain Marvel.
Dude, Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel. Wait, it's the woman one, not the dude that's a kid and he's a dude.
Oh, okay.
But she's better actually. Like she's pretty dope.
She's pretty dope?
Well, now in the comics she's hecka lame, but like originally she was pretty dope. Now she's like got a weird mohawk going on and she's like, women. That's like all of comics right now. It's all just like white people are evil, and so like half of me is offended, but then the other half of me is like, yeah, all right.
Yeah. But
because there's they're bringing a lot of like minorities and stuff into comics, which is cool, but they're doing it kind of lame. It's just like, we killed off Iron Man because we have a black girl who's Iron Man now. Deal with it.
Wait, back up. They're killing off Tony Stark?
Oh, he's been dead for like a year.
What?
Yeah, Tony. So there was like right when Civil War came out last year, they came out with Civil War 2 in the comics. And during that, it was between Captain Marvel and Iron Man. So in that, it was like something they were fighting over, like this kid that could see the future, and he was like, "Hey, you guys are all gonna kill each other." And then they were fighting like, "Oh, should we like use his powers to like fight crime before it happens or whatever, right?" But in that, they killed off Iron Man, so then he was just an AI for a while. Like still to this point, he's still just AI. And then they had this black girl, like 14, 15-year-old called Riri Williams take over, and she's like, she's not that interesting to read.
She's boring.
Because she's like, there's no like substance to it. It's the whole substance is she's black, and if you don't like the fact that she's black and she's a girl, then you're racist and sexist and get out. You know?
So wait, okay. So is this what's gonna happen in the movies? Because I like Robert Downey Jr., even though he has...
Oh, there's no way they're using him after Infinity War, I don't think. Because they pay him like billions of dollars to be in these movies.
Dude, but he's raw, bro.
He's pretty raw. I don't know that they're gonna kill him off in this and like keep him dead, because they can bring him back with like a time stone. But I don't think they're gonna go Riri Williams. If anything, they would go like Shuri, the Black Panther's sister, and she's a cool character. I would be totally down for her being the new Iron Man.
Well, you know what? I would be cool is if Iron Man, Tony Stark, just has a happy life with his wife or girlfriend, whatever. Pepper, bro. Pepper.
I think they're married now.
Yeah, wife Pepper, man. Just leave it there, bro. You don't need to come save them. You're too old.
I think that was what the third movie was supposed to be about, but then they needed him for more movies, and they're like, forget it.
Whatever.
I mean, look, I am all for bringing minorities, because that's cool, and like more kids get to like identify with the superheroes, but like you gotta do it right. Like I don't know if you've read Miles Morales.
Yeah.
He is one of my favorite characters. He's like up there next to. He's one of the Spider-Man, and he's almost as cool as Peter Parker. And he's black and Hispanic, and that's like one of my favorite characters.
Wait, bro,
Because
is that new
he's
one coming out? That Sony one?
that is yeah. They're using him for the Sony cartoon one. Yeah,
That one's gonna be interesting. Are you gonna
it's
see
gonna.
it?
It looks pretty. Oh heck yeah, dude!
Man.
What you think that a Spider-Man thing could come out and I wouldn't be watching it?
Are you gonna see Venom or whatever it's called?
I mean, okay, so yeah, that's that. I guess that is the one Spider-Man thing that I might not watch. I don't know. It looks kind of lame. It looks good, but lame at the same time.
Tom Hardy's in it, and he's
I know Tom Hardy, and he's raw. But the thing is, there's no Spider-Man in there. So
but
like,
think
the
about
whole
it. He's gonna be in it, and he's awesome.
I know, but there's no Spider-Man.
Like I could watch literally just a Bane movie of him just talking just in sentences for
But
3 hours.
it'd be like if you watched a movie where it was just the Riddler,
Is he
and
gonna
like
have
there's
like
nothing to do with Batman.
if he's gonna have a Brooklyn accent, then yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
I think he does probably have a Brooklyn accent
I'm
because Eddie
watching
Brock
it.
is from. I want to say the Bronx, but I'm not sure. I think. Well, no, because he goes to Midtown High, which is Peter Parker's school, so he's Manhattan.
Oh no,
or
he's Queens.
He's probably Queens, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know how
It's-
school systems work in New York.
but still, I'm still probably gonna watch it because Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's in it.
He's pretty cool.
I can't pass up a movie without seeing it.
I think he's a good choice for Eddie Brock.
But like,
Although
if
I mean,
they have a Spider-Man movie with the Venom in it, are you gonna watch it?
if they put Peter Parker in the Venom movie, I'll be down. I'll probably watch this anyway, just because like I don't have a life outside of comic book movies and comic books.
Nothing else
But,
to do.
Nothing else matters, man. Why? Like, family? What? No. Relationships?
Whatever.
What? Girlfriends? No. All I need is Spider-Man.
Dude, trust me, bro. Same
Spider-Man
with me,
sustains.
man. I don't do much. I can't keep
I'll-
up with it, bro.
All you need is watch those movies.
But
You know, Stan Lee almost died recently.
nah.
He did. He was like,
Well,
he
he's
went to the hospital for like a
99,
week.
right? He's like 99. How
I
old
think
is
he's
he?
like 97. Hold on. Let me look it up. He was born in 1922. He's 95.
He's 95.
He's 95 years old.
He's probably gonna pass on.
Oh,
soon.
he's super gonna die soon, which worries me.
Just like Stephen Hawking's, man.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Stephen Hawking died.
What a sad, sad day that was. I could hear his kazoo going.
No one is gonna understand that though.
Well, they'll understand, bro, cause you know he has, you know how he can talk in that voice. Well, we call it a kazoo.
Right.
And he
Because it's always
talks.
like. "Zzz."
Yeah, and he goes like, "I am feeling feelings," but it's a kazoo.
I have no emotions. Zzz.
But yeah, it's pretty crazy that he died.
It is. You know what? Someone told me one time. They're like, do we even know that all the smart stuff that he says or all the conversations he has are even like the dude in the wheelchair? Like, there's a conspiracy theory that all of the Stephen Hawking stuff that he says is just another dude, and
Really?
that the dude in
Just
the
typing
wheelchair
it
is
out?
like completely brain dead.
Really?
Yeah, or was, I guess, because he's dead now. But yeah, there was a whole thing of like, once he like hit that stage where he couldn't talk and stuff, it wasn't him talking, it was some other dude, and they stepped in. It's like flat earthers, you know.
Yeah. I don't,
that'd be pretty
I
gnarly,
don't know.
though.
I just take it how it is, you know. Just whatever they say. It's like whatever. Why bother? It doesn't affect me any.
You think we live on a flat Earth?
No, heck no. Who thinks that, bro?
I don't know. I know some people who actually think we live on a flat Earth.
They're crazy. They're crazy. And if they want to come talk to me, I'll tell them they're crazy.
We should have a flat earther on the podcast. That would be good.
Oh man, yeah, we need to. We need to get someone on here, bro, who believes in that nonsense. My goodness. Crazy people. Crazy people. My gosh. Flat Earth.
I don't know. Like, how do we know that the Earth is a sphere?
Well, you know, you just gotta look online and go picture of Earth. And then you're like,
And then, and then accept
whoa,
that.
man.
Well, their whole argument is that like that's the government or whatever, the lizard
Man,
people trying to pull wool
yeah,
over
but-
our eyes.
Yeah, you gonna listen to someone who says lizard people?
That's true. I don't know. Some people look like lizards.
I just feel like it's all nonsense. I feel like it's all
I don't
nonsense.
know.
But what is the government benefiting from saying, yeah, the Earth is round and not? And another thing, how can planes and boats travel all the way to another country all around? If they would fall off.
And then like, does the disc, is it like just like flat on a table and it like if you spun a top and it moves around, or is it like rotating all around? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. People are crazy.
People are pretty crazy. And then like, why are the other things not flat? Why are we the only flat thing? Why is Mars not flat?
Wait, they say Mars isn't flat, but the
I'm
Earth
pretty sure
is?
they say Mars isn't flat.
What?
Yeah,
Man,
because
man,
I
oh man.
I saw like a tweet one time, and Elon Musk was like, "Why isn't there a flat Mars society?" And then the Flat Earther Society Twitter was like, "Well, because we've observed Mars to be round."
You guys are ridiculous, man.
So
You
like,
guys are
why
crazy.
is it that Mars is round? Why is do we have a moon? Does that exist? Is that round?
Yeah, I know. You see that in the sky? Is that round, but we're just flat? Yeah, you guys are crazy. Just like,
Yeah, all our flat Earth listeners, just turn off right now because we don't like you. Sorry.
well, you can listen and just
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Listen to
hear.
like, so what you can do is just leave the podcast on, walk away for like an hour, and then come back.
Well, just listen to the truth. That's the point. Just listen to the truth.
How do you know that that's the truth?
It's the truth, man. Let me tell you. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Okay, so what else do we got on our list? Let's take a look here.
What's the next segment?
Flat earthers. What a bunch of. Oh, so you wanted to tell me about this lady. She's like a vampire, man. But like,
She's not
without...
a vampire. Oh, you're talking about Elizabeth Holmes.
I am talking about Elizabeth Holmes. Lay it on me, man. Tell me about this lady. What's up with that?
Some of you guys might know this story, but so there's this girl named Elizabeth Holmes, and she was attending Stanford University, and then she was like, "Man, I'm dropping out," and she drops out, and so then she starts up this company that she says, "Oh yeah, I got this plan that I'm gonna like be able to draw blood without needles," and so all these investments are like, "Oh yeah, that would be awesome. We totally do that." And so she got up like $1 billion in investment money, and guess what? She didn't even have the product. So she built up this whole false company, and she went on like TED Talks, and she was on TV and all this stuff about this grand product, and she had nothing.
Wait a second. Hold on. What was her name again?
Elizabeth Holmes.
Oh, I looked up Elizabeth Banks, an actress, and I was like, whoa, that lady did that?
I'm pretty sure that's her name. Look at
Elizabeth Holmes.
and and in her like interviews and stuff, she wore like a black turtleneck like Steve Jobs.
Oh yeah, she's totally Steve Jobsing it, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. And like this thing just came out, and it was like, oh my gosh, man.
Oh, it's fresh too, like
Yeah,
1 day ago.
Yeah, it's new. This is like a new story.
Man. Okay, so like I don't know, man. How do you like give all of your money to a lady that says that she's gonna get blood without like piercing your skin? That doesn't even make any sense.
Well,
How do you get blood through skin?
Well, the thing is like it like people aren't. They're just thinking of like, man, that would be so great. Like kids won't freak out like drawing blood. You know how kids like freak out when they get shots and stuff.
Oh no, I know it. Like my mom works as
your
a
mom.
phlebotomist, and she takes blood from kids all the time. It's the worst.
Yeah, but like think about how awesome that was. Like if I was at the doctor's and they would say, "Yeah, you could get the needle shot, or you could get this new thing that you don't have to do that, and it's good for you and it's all safe," and I'll be like, "Heck yeah, give me that right now. Forget that needle." Like,
You just do it like that. You just accept it.
Yeah, I'm like because like of course I'll look into it and stuff, but like it's not like I'm gonna like be like, oh, I don't know, because I'm not afraid of needles, but I don't really like getting shots. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I
it'd
get
be
you.
like-
I don't know though. Would you like willingly, if someone like, because there's around where we live, I'm not gonna say the city because we don't want people finding out where we live.
Yeah.
I don't need that. But we live in a city, and there's like, if you drive around, there's tons of posters where they're like, "Hey, we need like 20 people to come in so we can smell their feet, and then we'll pay you $100."
Yeah, but
Would
this
you
no, but
willingly do something like that?
this is different. This is like if I'm at like my doctor's office, like I
Oh,
got
so
a
you're
shot.
saying like it's already established
Yeah,
as a
it's already
thing.
established. It's already like it's been tested and stuff like that, and all. It's all like it's got the okay. I would do it.
Okay.
Would you?
I don't know. I mean, now that we know it's not an actual thing, probably
I
not.
know.
But like, if I was given the option, maybe. I don't know. I've had some bad experience with like doctors and doing stuff and then they make mistakes. I like, have you ever taken one of those allergy tests?
Allergy tests?
Yeah, where they like stab you and then they figure out what you're allergic to?
Yeah, I haven't had those because I
You're
don't
a goat.
I dude, I'm not allergic to nothing.
That's great because I'm allergic to everything.
What?
Like, I'm not even kidding. Yeah. So the way they do it, here's
No, wait,
look,
when did you have? Wait, you're allergic to like cheese?
no, it's like they do pretty general stuff, but it's like trees. I'm allergic to all trees. If I get scratched by a tree, I'd probably like break out in a hive.
What?
I'm allergic to grass. I can't sit in the grass. I'm
And
allergic to
I
cats. I'm allergic to dust. I'm allergic to like smoke.
but not food wise.
No, no, food wise I'm pretty good. For a while I had like a cantaloupe allergy. I couldn't eat cantaloupe, and I think I still have a little bit of that, but it was bad when I
You
was
just
young
gotta
because it
keep
would like
eating it, bro.
it would like make my whole face red and itchy. Now it's just like I've like ew, like my throat feels a little weird, but that's fine.
Just keep eating it, man. You'll grow out of it.
I
That's
don't think that's how allergies work.
Well, no, I watched this documentary and they said because they were talking about like the food industry and how hard it is to cater to like allergy people, like
Mhm.
especially like peanut and pine nut allergies.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
they said there's ways where like you can slowly like grow out of it by giving low doses of like whatever you're allergic to, like peanuts, and like you
Mhm.
can slowly grow out of it. But it's got to be like under supervised, and it's got to be like the doctor stuff.
Right.
Like, cause my cousin, he's like allergic to nuts and milk, like dairy
Mhm.
products.
Oh, really? So he's like lactose intolerant, or has like
No,
a different
he's not lactose intolerant. Like if he drinks some milk, he will like swell up and he has to go to the hospital.
Oh,
Like
wow.
not like stomach problems. It's like his throat close up. But like he like over the years he's slowly taken more like dairy products, and now he can like maybe he'll be able to like eat like one piece of cheese pizza. But it's
Mhm.
just that slow process of growing out of it.
Right. I
But
guess
like
that makes sense. I don't know. That's like how you do poisons, right? That's how people can become like immune to poison. They just give themselves a little bit over a long time.
yeah, it's just anything. Like it's just like how like your immune system. It's like building your immune system. That's basically what it is. It's your body's not recognized to what you're eating, and so that's
Mhm.
why it freaks out and starts. And it's just immune system. So your body needs to get used to it. But that's like
Right.
basic. I don't know. There's special cases which I don't know the special cases. I'm no
You know,
doctor.
did you know you can't feed babies like bananas for their first year of life or something
Really?
like that? Yeah. I think
Banana.
there's like certain foods you cannot give babies because they get like super bad allergies to it,
Oh, banana. I
which
had
sucks because like I love bananas and I want to share that with my child.
oh banana. Oh, you gotta give your kid avocado.
Is that is
Dude,
that what I need?
that's you need to do that, man. Avocado is the way to go.
I think like when you feed, I was gonna say when you feed your wife. No, when your wife eats, or
when
when
you
you're
feed your wife.
when you feed when that one chance she gets in the one day of the week when I feed her. No, I think when
Oh
when the
god.
mom when the mom eats, I'm gonna stop that one. We're gonna go to a different tangent because I don't want to get in trouble. But when the mom eats stuff, I'm pretty sure like the stuff she eats a lot of, or the stuff she has like those like cravings for, that's what the baby ends up liking.
Mhm.
So
Oh
like my
yeah, I've
mom was
heard
like
that.
super into hot wings and Cheerios and bananas,
You like
and I think
hot
pickles.
wings?
Oh yeah, I love hot wings. I love
I
hot
like
wings. I
hot
love
wings.
bananas, and I love Cheerios.
I like hot wings.
They're
Hot wings
good.
are good. But I gotta
Do you go for
watch.
like spicy
I
or
gotta
do you just
watch
like
my.
mild?
I gotta watch my spice, man. Cause I can eat spicy foods, but it's afterwards where it's like
Yeah.
it's a little
Yeah,
too hot.
going
bro.
back out is not fun.
Yeah, man. It's brutal. Like,
I like to get really spicy stuff though. I don't know about you. I like to like make myself cry when I'm eating spicy food.
well, you know what we have like in that Indian pizza? Like, it's like what it is. It's like the like curry and stuff, and then on top of it's just topped with jalapenos, and that's real
Mm.
good. But man, you are begging after, man. Because you're just eating basically just like every piece is like a whole jalapeno you're eating
Right.
with pizza on it. So
There's
yeah,
certain spices that I can't like handle. Do
curry's
you have
hot. Like
that?
any Indian food, man, Indian food's hot.
Indian's food is really hot. Yeah.
Their curry, man, their curry's ridiculous. You're like, oh man. Like you think Mexican
They're just
food?
like, oh man.
You think Mexican food is like hot? Curry's like way hotter, man.
That would be such an interesting. I wonder if that's a thing. I bet that's a thing. Like a curry, Hispanic restaurant, like fusion.
Fusion, yeah, that would be pretty good.
That'd be really gnarly.
Like, oh man, like it would be naan. Like you know naan, like their
Yeah,
bread.
right. That's a
Yeah,
bread, right?
that's the tortilla.
Oh, and then you make like a quesadilla, like a stuffed quesadilla with that.
Yeah,
Oh,
topped
that'd be
with some
bomb.
curry.
Aslan, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you marry an Indian woman and then start a restaurant together?
I don't know about that. I'm gonna
Just do
marry.
that.
I,
It'd be
I'll
great.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm not making promises. Okay.
Look, all you have to do is go to India and then own like you cannot come in contact with like
Heck
any other
no.
females.
I'm not going to India, man. India's crazy, man. I'll have to find. I found my woman in the U.S. of A.
You know what I want for my children?
What?
I want them to have like the most diverse background so they can make like all the jokes.
Oh, that's pretty good. So you gotta
Cause like
find.
if
Cause you're
if I
not
marry a
that
white
diverse.
woman, then I get like like they only have a little bit of Hispanic in them. But if I marry like someone who's got like tons of minority background like I do, that'd be bomb.
You're not that diverse, so you need to
I,
get a wife who's
yeah,
really
that's true.
diverse. Cause you only
That's
have two
true.
things, man.
So that's not
And one of
yeah.
them
I
isn't.
got white and Hispanic.
And then one half isn't that great either. You can't
One
do
half.
much.
Well, that's the thing. I can't make any jokes as a white guy, but as a Hispanic, it's cool because like I'm a minority, so I can make all the
Cool.
Hispanic jokes I want.
I love how everyone assumes that it's just okay to make jokes when you're a minority. It's so funny.
Oh man, you weren't there the other day. We share an English teacher, me and Aslan, and she called me out for it. She said, we're doing a project about like satire and irony, and she said, so you know how like Jordan sometimes says things that are like really racist and terrible, terrible things to say, and
Yeah,
then he's like,
stop
no,
that,
it's okay
Jordan.
because I'm Hispanic. It's like that. That's how you should write your satire.
Oh man, sheesh.
I was like,
Dude, you guys were being so mean to Darius. I felt
no, it
so
wasn't
bad.
intentional.
I felt so bad because he had to leave the room.
Well, that was your fault too.
I was talking loud too.
You were talking, yeah.
But
I
like,
mean, I was just teasing him.
yeah.
I don't know. Well, okay, look.
I feel like
I
everything's
did it
bad in that
unintentionally.
class.
What's that?
Like anything normally I do in that, like in any other classes, I feel like it's terrible in what I'm doing in that class. Maybe it's just because it's
Yeah.
English.
I feel bad when she's trying to talk and I've like made a joke that's gone too long and I'm like, oh no. I feel really bad after
She
that.
has
But
a
then there's other classes at school where I'm just like a certain teacher that has a shaved head and screams a lot. Like
Oh my
I'm
god.
okay, I'm okay with that guy's class. He goes to the gym too much. I'm okay with talking to that guy's class because I feel like everybody does, and so does he.
He's hilarious, man. He's so funny.
He's pretty
The
funny.
things he says is like, what? Oh man.
Oh man, he's funny. It scared me because like at first,
Dude,
because I don't have his class, so at first I went into class and he started like screaming at people. I was like, I am very uncomfortable.
and did you see, and you saw all our faces and we didn't even care?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
We were
because you guys
like-
had been used to it.
We were all already smiling. We didn't. We were like, oh, whatever.
It's hilarious how some people still haven't gotten used to him. Like Jayla, one of our friends, I don't think she's used to him still. Because like when he starts screaming, she's like, "Oh," she like makes faces and stuff.
What he said, Taylor, pick up
That
that
was-
paper. What
was
did he
pretty
say?
good.
He said something
And he's
like
he's like, Jayla, what do you think you're doing, leaving trash or something like that?
Oh man.
I don't understand. You know what I need to? You and me need to buy him, we need to take our podcast money that we're making from this because we have so many awesome
So much
sponsors.
cash, let me tell you.
So many sponsors. And our Patreon is popping. But we need to take all that money and buy him a vacuum.
Yeah, we do. Like one of those vacuums you can hang on the wall.
Yeah, like a little light Dyson Shark or whatever. I think that's 2 companies.
But dude, when I told him about the podcast, I was like, dude, have me on it. And I was like, dude, when we're adults, we'll have you on it. Because it's a little weird.
I'm already technically an adult, legally.
But like, I'm not. It's a little weird.
It is a little weird, yeah.
So maybe a few years, boom, you got yourself. You'll be a guest.
Yeah, heck yeah. And we can like have a special like episode. Episode like 314? So it's Pi Day or something, or like Pi episode. We'll have the math teacher on.
Oh man, that'd be fun.
But by that time, I feel like he's gonna be an ex-math teacher. I don't.
Yeah,
think
he's not. He'll be one more year. One more year, he'll be.
You think he's gonna manage one more year?
Yeah, he'll do one more year. He's already talking about staying.
Oh wow.
He's like
I would have sworn he would have quit.
He said, "I can't wait for next year because the 7th graders are gonna be so good." But the one thing he was talking about, he was like, "It's gonna be so weird because they're so used to like, being like micromanaged." But he doesn't do that. He's like, "Just do whatever you want." That's basically it.
It's a very interesting teaching style. That was something interesting about him that I really like. Is that it's completely different.
Do your work. I don't care what you do, but just make sure your work's done Monday.
Right, yeah. It's insane. And it's a weird thing going to a small private school and having such a diverse like cast of teachers.
Oh yeah.
Cuz we've got teachers that like they range from like the math teacher who's just like all the time and just like but then he's just like I don't know, do your work. You're figured out, you're adults. But then you also have like the English teacher who's like let's delve into like this 5-word phrase and like all of the things like it talks about racism. Then the sentence is like ducks walk together in a pond.
Pretty crazy.
You know, and then you have a science teacher
who's like he's pretty crazy too, man.
He's pretty crazy. He's crazy, but like a restrained crazy.
Yeah, not like he.
Like a good crazy.
Yeah, he's like a science teacher crazy, like normal science teacher.
Yeah, perfect. When you think science teacher, that's him.
Like, think of the craziest science teacher who would basically, if he could do any experiment he wanted to. He would do it. That's the teacher.
And that's ours.
That's the teacher that our teacher is.
We got pretty solid teachers. I gotta say, man.
Yeah, they're pretty good, man.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay, so what's the next topic?
Let's take a look. So we're working on some segments for you guys, for our listeners. One segment that we're really excited to announce is we're gonna be having a special like an expert come on the podcast, and Asin, you know who it is.
Oh my gosh!
We're gonna having a culinary expert come on the podcast. Hopefully next episode.
It was maybe not. Well, it depends if he can come over, or maybe we'll just Skype him in. It depends.
Yeah, we can Skype him in probably. You, me, together at your house, and then we can Skype him over, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. That can work.
We're having a very special culinary expert, Dante.
Oh my gosh!
Who is known for his knowledge on the many rices of Africa and just all across the world.
Oh my gosh! He might bring us some samples to try, if we see him.
Oh man!
We might just eat rice that whole episode.
Well, we were looking to eat pilaf, right? That was the rice we discovered last.
Oh, pilaf?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Because that was the dish, and we want to try and make it a trend of anytime we eat on the podcast, it's gonna be a P word. So if it's podcast pancakes were the first ones.
Podcast pancakes.
And if we can do podcast pilaf for the next one, that'd be pretty bomb.
That'd be pretty stinking dope, if you ask me.
It'd be gnarly. It'd be shaka bra. You know what I'm saying?
Shaka bra.
So that's something to look forward to for the next episode or a couple episodes, whenever we can get him on.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got on the docket. Oh, hey, you want to talk about wisdom?
Oh yeah, we need to talk about wisdom.
Or should that be a separate thing?
Yeah, we could do it now.
Yeah. Okay.
I need to go.
So
my
we
answers.
Asin and I are very, very good at school, and so we decided to like double up on our project. And we have a project about wisdom. Why don't you explain it? Because I'm looking for the stuff.
Oh, wisdom. Well, we have to write a 4-page essay on wisdom. And, I'm not too fond of the essay, but, I got to do it. And so we had to interview like one person from our generation, one person from our parents' generation, and one person from our grandparents' generation about wisdom, and just see the variety of views on wisdom by age. And so me and Jordan interviewed each other on wisdom, and we'll share those answers with you.
We did. I'll just ask the questions and we can talk back and forth about them if you want.
Yeah, that actually sounds better.
All right. So the first question was, what does wisdom mean to you? Like, I guess how do you define it?
Wisdom means to me is like making like godly decisions. Like if you come up with like a situation and like let's say, oh, I gotta make this decision. Like the first thing you do is see what God wants you to do out of it, rather than just going to say like I'm just gonna do it this way because it sounds the best way, even though God might not want it that way. That's what I think wisdom is, and you just need to make those decisions all through life. And so that's my basic premise of wisdom.
Do you think you can have like wisdom and use it as a negative? Like, can you be so like to tie it back to Elizabeth Holmes? Can you be can you be wise but like have bad motives?
Well, you can be wise, and I think that's more earthly wisdom, because like it could be like it could benefit you, but like overall it will actually benefit you not good, but maybe in the short run.
It's not good. Yeah.
So that's probably the main point. But like earthly wisdom is more of you go looking for like stuff like in money or in like different things in your life, like more possession wise.
Right.
That's what wisdom is, looking for, like wisdom through like money and stuff like that.
Do you think that's still wisdom at that point, or is it like something else?
Well, that's earthly wisdom. That's how I describe it. I don't think it's wisdom at all. But like just for like just to give a name, I would say earthly wisdom. But what I think wisdom really is godly wisdom.
Right. It's got to come from God. Question 2. What are some of the most important lessons, academic, experiential, or other, that you've learned over the course of your 17 years on Earth? And for me, 18.
I'm trying to see what I put.
Well, I can start this one, and then I'll give you some time to think. So, like, I think one of the most important things I've ever learned, well, there's two that I really like that I'm using right now, like, in my own life. One of them is that you can't change people, and that like you as a human only have power over what you do and what you think and what you say and like the actions of yourself. You can't control other people. And that's super nice to like get that in your head, because it sucks at first. You realize, oh man, I can't change other people, but also like takes a burden off, because then you don't have to worry about like, oh man, I have to fix this person, because you can't fix that person, or it's not a thing that you can. There's no, even at your peak, like best Jordan, best Aslan, you can't fix another person, you know? So that's really kind of like a weird, it's weird at first and it's uncomfortable at first, but then it's really nice to know that afterwards, after you kind of work through it. And then like another thing I'm really enjoying, another like wise thing that I picked up is like you should only, or not only, but you should like look out and find and seek out the things that make you have joy, that bring you joy, and do those. You know, so like for Aslan, I think you have like bass brings you joy, right?
Oh man, my bass, man. I think this is my instrument, man. I think this is it. I think
that's bomb, man.
That's what I'm playing, man. Boom, 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 man.
And you rock it too. Like for the listeners, we gotta do a day or something when we play some music, because man,
play some music for y'all.
We gotta show off your skills.
Well, we gotta show off your skills too. Your guitar playing skills. You're a good guitarist.
Thank you. I love the guitar, man. That's my jam.
That's my jammy jam.
That's my peanut butter and jam.
Well, what I would say for this question, so I kind of figured out, is what I've learned so far in like my life is like you always want to try your hardest. Like in anything you do, like no matter what, even if you know you're gonna fail or stuff, because you know, I'm gonna use a Michael Scott quote.
Do it.
You miss 100% of your shots you don't take.
Amen.
That's some wisdom right there, man.
That is some solid wisdom. Are you gonna use that?
Oh, what do you mean?
Like in the in
If
the
I think I should.
I think
Like,
it would sound. I think it's good. And just don't quote Michael Scott. Just be like, "There's a really smart man that I once learned this from."
no, it's actually a Wayne
Oh,
Gretzky
is it?
quote. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But Michael,
There
he
you go.
said what he said was, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take," and he put like Wayne Gretzky, and under it he put Michael Scott. That's one of the best episodes, man.
That's one of the best shows.
Yeah, I'm rewatching it right now. It's so
Are you going
good.
through it?
Yeah, I
Where are
like.
you at?
I just passed this episode. The episode where he starts his own company, the Michael Scott Paper
Mhm.
Company. Yeah, I just
Right,
passed
right.
that one. But
That's a
like
good show.
I'm at the point where they change to Saber.
Uh,
Those episodes are funny.
you know what I don't like about TV shows though
What?
is that they kind of like for The Office it's never happened for me, and Parks and Rec, like those two shows are I could probably just watch the whole series again because they're so great.
Mhm.
Although maybe skip the first season on both of those shows because the first season is probably the worst season.
Mhm.
But I don't like the fact that once you get through a whole show, it's really hard to get back into it from the beginning because you know everything that happens.
Yeah, but I kind of like watch it like it's a new show. I like just
Yeah,
watch it.
okay.
And like how I watch both those shows, I watch it like I'm watching a documentary, cause I like that's how it's made. So it makes it 10 times more enjoyable because you're like, this is a documentary. This is the
Right.
stupidest documentary ever.
Oh, right, because at the end they do that. They show
Yeah.
the cast.
It's
well,
the
in
first
show, they show the cast
episode.
in
It's the first
yeah.
episode, and it's like grasshopper or something like that. I don't remember how it goes.
Man, that was a good show.
Yes, that was a very.
Do you think
good.
do you think that it ended at the right time, or should have ended earlier or later, or like keep going? What do you think?
I think it ended it pretty well. Maybe what I wished was, even though I'm actually kind of have mixed feelings on this, I kind of wanted Michael Scott to have a bigger part in the end than he did, but I kind of didn't cuz like that just those like few scenes he was in was really good. So I'm kind of like
Right.
I'm still like like I think the ending was great, but
I think I really liked when he left, not because he left, but I really liked the way they sent off his character.
oh yeah, the song the song.
That was great.
That song was awesome, man.
And then the Pam part where he goes and like they disconnect the microphones.
Man, that was emotional.
Right? I'm not even kidding. That
No.
was emotional.
That was seriously. That was pretty. It's just a really well written show.
Yeah, very well written show. That and Parks and Rec are like some of the best comedies of this decade.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's
By
weird,
far.
like I don't want to watch anything else that what's her face does. Who is Leslie Knope and what's her
Amy
real name?
Poehler.
Amy Poehler. Yeah, like I've seen some other stuff that she does. I'm like, it's not the same thing.
Well,
You know,
that's
it's
her
not. It doesn't have the same
character,
like gravitas.
Like that's what you put your lens through. If you see Amy Poehler, and you see Leslie Knope, you don't
Yeah.
see the actress. You see, so it's like, oh, this is weird.
Well, do you have that problem with other actors? Like with Steve Carell, I always just see him as the character that he's in. So like when
Yeah.
Anchorman, I see him as what is it, Dirk?
But,
is that
like,
his name, Anchorman?
Yeah, I think so. But like the funny thing is with Steve Carell is every character he plays is kind of like the same character.
Yeah.
So it's kind of easy to watch him.
hmm
But with Amy Poehler, it's different. It's like it's different. It's not the same. So
Yeah, because she goes from like Mean Girls being like this weird mom to like being like a sex addict in some other movie to being like Leslie Knope, a straight cut, waffle loving American woman.
yeah.
And then Steve Carell's always just like it's different levels of how weird he is.
Yeah.
So like in Anchorman, he's peak weird, but then like I don't know what's that like. What's another Steve Carell movie?
Steve Carell. What's the Noah one? Almighty, something Almighty.
Oh right, yeah. So that's like probably the least weird Steve Carell.
Yeah.
He's a little goofy, but like that's very sanitized Steve Carell.
Now there's this other one called Dan's something Dan Worst Day or something like that, and it's basically like I don't know, but it's kind of more like it's more of a love comedy, and he's not like, it's a little bit like unnormal, but like Steve Carell, the ones I can't watch are his serious ones.
What's your? Oh, right, because he did something about silver foxes last year, right?
Yeah, like that one was pretty intense.
Wasn't he like? Didn't he gain a lot of weight and like shave his head for that one? That was weird seeing him
like
without hair.
He's gotten a lot more serious roles, not comedic, more like serious. But
yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good actor, and then he was in Big Short, right?
Yeah, that movie's good. He was another serious role, but that movie's good.
I don't know if you've ever heard this. I heard this a while ago, a couple years ago, and I think it's true that comedians have the easiest time switching over, or that they have an easier time switching over to let me start that sentence again, because I don't know where it was going. Comedians have an easier time switching to dramas than drama actors have switching to comedy.
Oh, I believe that. That's true. Because like in their like stand-up routines and stuff like that, like a lot of it is like just drama in their life. Like if you think about it, like, but they just make it funny.
Right.
Like the thing is with comedy is you gotta be comfortable making fun of yourself. If you can't do that, you're not gonna be good at funny. You're not gonna be good at comedy. So,
because when you make fun of just other people, it's like you just kind of get it like, oh, you're kind of a jerk.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is with like a lot of like comedians, their material is like just drama in their life, and they just make it funny. And so, like transitioning into like a drama is kind of like, yeah, this is pretty easy. I just gotta kind of act it out how I kind of would act it out.
Yeah, like, well, because they know what's funny, so they know, okay, if I said this line, that's kind of a goofy line, so I won't say that line that way. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to like try out drama or something, because like I always do goofy roles. We're doing a school play right now, and I'm Bert from Mary Poppins, and I'm like goofing the heck out of that role.
Bert.
And I love it for that. It's fun to just kind of goof around. But I would love to try like a serious like play or something. I don't know.
I don't know if I could. Like I feel
like you could.
I probably could, but just with my personality, I feel like me doing it, I would feel like it would look like it's funny. So like that's the hard thing, is like making it not funny. And that's hard for me, cuz like even if I'm doing like something serious, it's hard for me to just like not make it funny.
Yeah, I totally feel you. We had a scene today. We were practicing through it because it's getting close, and I'm working on choreography. Because I don't want, you don't ever want to just stand there and be boring. So I'm walking around, and this like probably one of the more serious scenes in the whole play. And I'm like talking about how people need to change because winds are gonna change, and your face might just stick. And so Blake, our favorite man, Johnny Bravo, is sitting in a chair. And he's supposed to be like this upset dad, and he's mad. He's George from Mary Poppins.
George. And
I walk over, and instead of like just being like, you better change your face because it might stick, I go over and I grabbed his face and like did him a little pat on the cheek, and then I had everybody laughing. And that's not to like toot my own horn. That's just like saying I have a hard time doing serious stuff.
Yeah. The serious,
it's more fun to be fun.
Yeah, the serious stuff is hard, man. It's hard for me to take. Like when it needs to be serious time, man, it's hard. It's awkward. It's hard. It's hard for me to do, because it's like a lot of it's silence. You're like, dude, there's dead space. I could totally do something funny right now.
Right. You do a joke and it's like, okay, I fixed it.
Yeah. But like everyone's like, this isn't the time for that. And I'm like, yeah, I know it's not, but it's awkward.
No, but like the times when it's not the time for a joke, that's the best time for a joke.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best time.
I want to make this. I wanted to record this so that, like, when I die, everyone can hear this podcast and listen to the end. When I die, and if you're still alive at this point, I want you to help me with this. Like, I want to have the least serious funeral ever.
Oh, dude, that's what my dad wants to do. My dad wants to have Christmas music going.
Oh, that's good.
He's gonna play.
But what
Christmas
if he dies
music
in summer?
It's gonna be even better. That'd be so funny.
Oh man. That's a good funeral. I wanted to do like, so this is kind of elaborate and take some work, and I'll probably need to save up some money in my life so that when in death I
need to make money in life. Whoa.
But But what I want is I want to have an open casket funeral.
Oh
And then
gosh.
I want there to be strings, like really small strings so you can't see. And before like people walk up and cry or whatever, like they come in, they sit in the chairs right, and they're far away enough they can't see the strings. And I want the strings tied to my
Oh
wrists,
no.
my chest, my
No.
head, and like maybe my legs.
No,
And
Jordan.
then yeah. It's getting good.
Oh
And then like
man.
when the pastor comes up and he's like, death is inevitable and like, it's sad, but we need to let them move on. And he's in the middle of his speech. I just like in that shrill silence, I want them to go, Thriller, Thriller, yeah. And then start playing Michael Jackson's Thriller. And then I raise up out of the grave or out of the coffin.
That is gonna be so. Oh man, I'm gonna feel bad for all the people there if I'm still alive. Hopefully I'm gone because I don't want to be there for that, man.
Oh, come on, you gotta help me.
Okay, I'll help you, but man, oh man, it's gonna be awful seeing those people's faces.
It's just a dead body just flipping around. I would love. You know what? I think I gotta marry a woman that has like a similar sense of humor to me, or at least gets my sense of humor.
Yeah, you need that because
if I marry someone who's too serious, then like they're gonna be like, no, I want to like burn your ashes and like spread them in the Grand Canyon or some trash like that.
But you
know?
also don't want someone who's too like you, because it's gonna get boring real fast.
Yeah, that's true. You know what I've realized in the way like I'm attracted to like just people in general, but to make it specifically about like romantic attraction.
Woman.
I'm not a woman to make it about women. No, I'm like not attracted to people who are like me because I don't want to hang out with myself.
Yeah, that's true. I'm
like,
trying to think about
in girls. I'm not attracted to like really hyper girls.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm trying to think.
And knowing you, like the people, just because I've been friends with you for a while, and I'm friends with people who are like friends with you, you kind of like I can tell that you kind of have that same thing. You're not going for the crazy like person. You're looking for the opposite. Sort of.
Heck yeah, man! I need to chill, man. I need someone to make me chill.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, have you ever like looked back at like? Well, here are all the people that I've been interested in. There's like a definite like for me, I can see there's a definite pattern of like I'm looking for someone to like chill me out.
I don't want someone. I don't want someone who's more hyper than me, because then I'll just be exhausted. I'll be way too exhausted.
Can you imagine having a relationship with someone who's exactly like you? That would be the worst.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be me. This is basically gonna be me now. But I'm gonna
it's
be
2 of you.
I'm gonna be 10 times tired.
Oh man, I would hate that. That would be the worst.
Yeah, no, none of that, man.
See, what I gotta do is I gotta marry someone who's got very little patience because I've got lots, and I gotta marry someone who's really humble because I'm super prideful, and someone who's like maybe a deadpan sense of humor. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the balance for you and me, because we have a very similar sense of humor. Although I feel like I'm like the coked up version of you. Sometimes I don't know.
I would say I'm the more deadpan, if we would call it deadpan humor. I would say I'm more deadpan than you, and you're more like you got it there and boom, it's like everyone, you know what I mean?
Well, I think what works between us, because it's not that it's like, oh, you have to have someone who's not funny and then someone who's funny. I think like you're the Abbott to my Costello. Wait, no, that's the other way around. You're the Costello to my Abbott.
I'm Costello.
So, like, I'm the fat, like, goofy one, and then you're the funny, like, straight guy.
Yeah, I would say I'm more the straight man. I would say that.
Yeah. You're the, to make it more modern, you're the Cable to my Deadpool.
Yeah. You know who you need to look up? This is who we are. Okay. Look up Psych. Look up Sean and Gus. And so Sean's the white guy, and you would be Sean. And Gus is a black guy, and I would be the black guy. He's the straight guy, but Gus is hilarious. Because he's not trying to be funny, but he's just so stinking funny. Just look up.
I gotta watch this show, don't I?
You need to watch it. Just go on YouTube and look up Sean and Gus clips. Just do that, and then.
Alright, that's my homework for today.
No joke. That's basically how we are.
I'm okay with that. And it even works because I'm the more white guy out of the two of us, and we love pineapples.
Pineapples is the best. We need to have pineapples.
That even works because it's a P.
Yeah. Podcast pineapples.
Podcast pineapples. Okay, so that's like maybe we'll. You know what? I'm gonna make a list right now for future, so we can like have this in the future of the different P foods that we're gonna eat on the podcast.
Yeah, sounds good.
So right now we've got podcast pineapples, podcast pizza, and podcast pilaf.
Pilaf.
Which I'm excited for. Like, I'm not even joking.
I don't even know how to make pilaf. I don't even know what pilaf is, but we're gonna try it. Let's see what we can do.
Like Taiwanese or something, or it was like what is Italian?
Italian, I think. I think it's Italian.
Okay, well the guy, our culinary expert is Italian, so.
Oh yeah, Dante. What's his name? Dante.
Sierra Bellini, I think. Oh wait, we can't say the last name. You're gonna have to blur that out.
Dante something. Dante. I can't blur it out. I don't know how to blur it out.
Well, hold on. Let me give you a clean, just like a beep, and maybe if you could place that over there. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Beep.
Okay, that might work. But I don't even know. I don't think you said it right.
Okay, great. We're good then. I just don't want to like get in trouble with the government, you know?
Yeah, the government. Is getting you, man.
The lizard folk always getting me with those. I'm always saying flat earthers are wrong, and the lizard folk get me.
I got you.
Got me, man. Well, I think this has been a good episode.
Yeah, man. I think
we got through a lot of stuff.
This has been a very productive episode.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of very trending topics. Elizabeth, not Banks. What was her name? Elizabeth Holmes.
We talked about a lot of movies.
We talked about Infinity War and comics, just the state of comics right now.
Yeah.
Which I think we got to talk about that some more on the next episode. I got to give you some more information because that's something I'm super passionate about, and I'd love to see what you think about that.
We should do a comic thing.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, we have a little comic part of the podcast.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I would not mind that. Let us know, listeners. What do you guys want to hear?
Yes. Let us know.
Very smooth. Very smooth.
So
we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Yes. Oh, and don't forget, we got on Google Music, so subscribe there as well as SoundCloud. It's called Simply Complicated Podcast. Just look it up there, as well as go on YouTube, and make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon.
Yeah.
You know it. And
if you want to hear more of these beautiful voices.
Oh, and dude, the other Instagram, bro.
Oh yeah, let me drop the Instagram. If you want to see us post some pictures from when we record and just some announcements, you can follow us at, if I can find the Instagram page, at JJ Jaslyn Productions.
And just
3 J's, the name Aslin, and then Productions.
And make sure you leave comments because we want to hear what you want us to do. And as well as I think we should do? We should have like a filmed after party.
Oh, that'd be fun. Heck yeah.
It's kind of more like lay back and it's kind of like just whatever, and we'll do like weird stuff.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But yeah, I think we're going to try to bring that on. It'll be maybe 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, because that's what your camera can do, right?
Yeah, about 15 minutes. We could talk with Quinn or something, have something like that.
Yeah, Quinn can just manage the camera and make sure that we're staying on track and stuff. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Yeah, thank you for listening, and just make sure we're going to keep trying to bust these out. Bust these out as much as we can. All right, see you guys later.
Bye.